the final day of our 16th year. So I guess we'll be turning 16 tomorrow, but you know, if we were in Latin America, I guess we'd be turning 17. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of political poetry reading. It was very serendipitous. It wasn't intentional, but I was just booking people I wanted to hear, and little by little, as I was booking them, I'm like, oh, this is sweet. And I just, saw if they could all read the same night, and they could. And you're gonna hear a whole bunch of them, followed by a whole lot of musicians performing the Fugs' first album, the Village Fugs, live. And that'll be day 3 of Welcome to Boog City. This is, we did this for, I guess, for the New Year's Day marathon of 2001, between the election and the inauguration of Bush. It's called Hangover. Bush as prez, can it be? One vote for you and none for me. I keep on dreaming, waking, hard to believe that it can be, that it can be.
Toss a two-headed coin. Obverse no further from death. Dream of the edge on the green. Fear knowing the mind of the world. Casting my ballot off the roof.
Brother Jeb said I've won Florida, but it's not up to your brother W. The Jews have voted for Hitler now. Ralph Nader no longer a sacred cow. I keep on dreaming, waking, hard to believe that it can be, that it can be.
Puppetista Scalia, Puppetista Thomas, usurper of ballots Rehnquist, Rehnquist the faithless, Rehnquist the heavy judger of presidents, Rehnquist the lethal injection death chamber and legislator of loss, Rehnquist the stunted government, Rehnquist whose mind is pure ideology.
I pray for you, pray for me. A hanging Chad leads to misery. Scalia, Rehnquist, and Thomas too. Sandra Day, what did we do to you? I keep on dreaming, waking, hard to believe that it can be, that it can be.
N30 Seattle, A16 Washington, D.C., J30 Philadelphia. TV only sees 300 black caps throwing stones through monoculture. Newsweek won't write of how mycelium, 40,000 thready filaments weaving a blue-green tapestry, removes the poisons incorporated into our soil.
Recycle cabinet members from long ago. Add some color, but just for show. Try to lure a Democrat from split Senate, but they will have none of it. 3 more weeks of Bubba here, then W like Daddy in for just 4 years. I keep on dreaming, waking, hard to believe that it can be, that it can be.
J20, Washington, D.C. Do you hear me? J20, Washington, D.C. Will I see you there? January 20th, 2001, Washington, D.C. www.j20.org.
Thanks everybody, that was Ian Wilder. Now I'm really excited. I noticed as I was looking at the poetry we were reading that a good chunk of them were in the very first issue of Boog City. And Boog City was this idea. I'd done zines before, like Man Alive and Boog Light and Boog Lit and all sorts of different publications, but I wanted to do a newspaper. And then I heard Kristen Preble read on New Year's Day this really great letter to George Bush. And I thought, yeah, this had to be out there. And that led to the first issue of Boog City. and it was really sweet. Anyway, so let me, without further ado, introduce Kristen Pravolli.
Thank you, David, and thank you for keeping the energy going all these years. It's amazing endurance. Thank you. It's interesting, the thing about political poetry having such a bad rap. My thing about it is that I don't really believe in preaching to the converted, but I do believe that the converted need to be energized, and that poetry is part of that process. I mean, not trying to influence anybody of anything, that's not happening. But bringing the energy out is, that's what we can do, and we obviously are all here because we get some energy from it. So good for us. Keep going. Here's my quintessential political poem, Jack. This is the dream that scared George. This is the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the bag that chased the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the wind that blew the bag that chased the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the cloud that made the wind that blew the bag that chased the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the plane with the silver tip that bombed through the cloud that made the wind that blew the bag that chased the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the pilot, totally ripped, that steered the plane with the silver tip that bombed through the cloud that made the wind that blew the bag that chased the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the Moscow rubble and torn, bullseye to the pilot, totally ripped, that steered the plane with the silver tip that bombed through the cloud that made the wind that blew the bag that chased the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the boy now all alone who cleans his gun with a femur bone that he found in the Moscow shattered and torn, bullseye to the pilot, totally ripped, that steered the plane with the silver tip, that bombed through the cloud that made the wind that blew the bag that chased the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the sea that recedes at night that shelters the boy now all alone who cleans his gun with a femur bone that he found in the Moscow shattered and torn, bullseye to the pilot, totally ripped, that steered the plane with the silver tip, that bombed through the cloud that made the wind that blew the bag that chased the crab that starred in the dream that scared George. This is the war that from far away made the ocean step back from the shore that day, and a lonely crab all battered and worn lay in the sand and died there, till the bag and the wind and the cloud and the plane, the pilot, the house, the boy and the bone came to George in a dream. And it's dreams that scare kings, because if dreams makes the king see the seams of his logic unravel in the babble of his true state of mind. Insane.
For anything that's been. A C for anyone for anything. I'm a sap for anything that's been. A sip for anyone for anything. I'm a sap for anything that's been. A C for anyone for anything. I'm a sap for anything that's been. A sip.
Read. Read what's there.
Thou shouldst plant a tree. Thou shouldst eat of the forbidden sweet corn and put the denuded ear into a small juice bottle. Thou shouldst position it between two small limbs of the young sapling. 'Twill provide a refreshing respite from flies.
I can't seem to move from here like this. And there's a tree. Oh, there used to be a tree that's blocking out the incoming darkness behind me.
Holy Judas! A scarecrow!
Does anyone here have a developed sense of book speak? Does anyone here have a developed sense of book speak? Okay, so that was fine.
The Swinburne Stomp. Who has their lyric sheets ready?
Yeah!
All right. Now this just involves a lot of passionate kind of stuff. Just do that. And I'm really not going to do any of it. I'm just going to play this, but it's up to you. So we'll start. Swinburne Stomp. The Swinburne Stomp. The Swinburne Stomp. The Swinburne Stomp. Nobody swamps like the Swinburne Stomp. Nobody swamps like the Swinburne Stomp. Okay, now this is where it's really good. All right, I've got the Swinburne Stomp. Yay! It's like the Great White Show in Rhode Island. Never mind. Okay. Before the beginning of years, there came to the making of man. Come on, everybody. Life with a gift of tears. Grief with a glass that ran. He goes. Pleasure with pain for living. Summer with flowers and fell. Madness smiling from heaven. And madness that rains from hell. Strength without hands to slice. Love that endures for a breath. Night the shadow of life. And light the shadow of death. And the high got tucked in hand. Fire and falling of tears. And a measure of sliding sand. From under the feet of the elves. Moth in the birds of the seas. And dust of the living earth. And bodies of things to be. In the houses of death and birth. It's all deathly.
till my brain was light. I grabbed myself a bottle and started drinking wine. I thought pretty soon I'd be feeling fine. Couldn't get high, oh no, I couldn't get high, oh no. I threw down my bottle and I whipped down my tie. I stuck the foot with grass and I gave myself a dime. I huffed, I puffed, I puffed and I puffed. And oh God, my heart was nearly broke 'cause I couldn't get high. Oh no, I couldn't get high.
say, but you better make your love today. Death isn't coming. Death isn't coming. Death isn't coming. Death isn't coming. Sing, cuckoo, sing. Death isn't coming. Sing, cuckoo, sing. Death isn't coming.
Thank you.
The swimmer stopped nothing, the swimmer stopped nothing. Nobody swamps like nothing. Nobody swamps like nothing, nothing, nothing. Swimmer stopped nothing, nothing. Before the beginning, nothing. The key to the making, nothing. Time with a gift, nothing. Green with a glass, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Pleasure play, nothing. So with flowers, nothing. Diamond blowing heaven, nothing. Boundless vision, nothing. Hell ain't nothing. Through without nothing, nothing. Love that it hurts, nothing. Night with the shadows, nothing. And life with the shadows, nothing, nothing. The high got dark, nothing. Fire flowing, nothing. There's nothing magic, nothing shining, nothing, nothing. From under, nothing. Feet of the owls, nothing. The rock and leopard, nothing, nothing. The dust of seas, nothing. Living earth, nothing. Spiders and things, nothing, nothing. After death, nothing, nothing, nothing. The roll of beings, nothing, nothing. Laughter, fashion, nothing. The clovers, love, nothing. Fight before, nothing, nothing. Death beneath, nothing. From day and night, nothing. Marvelous rain, nothing, nothing. With clever bells, nothing. Heavy sound, nothing. Holy Spirit, nothing, nothing. The wisdom sound, nothing. God gathers, nothing. See what's in, nothing, nothing. The soul is body, nothing. Fly, nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I said peace, nothing. The rock, nothing, nothing. From bells and souls, something, nothing. Another winter, nothing. God says something. Time to say something, something. They say a blank, nothing. Something, nothing. Nothing, something, nothing. A feeling, something. Just a night, nothing. Something, something, nothing. His speech is burning, nothing. Fire, nothing, nothing. Person drill, nothing, nothing. His heart of fly, nothing. Fire, fly, nothing. Never, nothing, nothing, nothing. He wears my clothes, nothing. Noses, nothing. Life was nothing, nothing. He's clean and ugly, nothing. Nothing, nothing.